To all dear viewers from CCTV and CGTN, right now we are at the 2018 Mobile World Congress, and right now we're at the Innovation City 2018, and we are at the entrance of the zones. This is for Innovation City. So the Mobile World Congress actually starts kicking off yesterday, and today is a great honor to invite our special guests, Associate Editor Mr. Huang Haifeng from Mobile World Weekly. So Mr. Huang will accompany with us today throughout the whole live streaming and talk about how the most cutting-edge technologies will impact our lives in the near future, how to make our life easier in the future. To all our viewers, my name is Huang Haifeng. I have a very close watch on the development of the cutting-edge technology. Actually, the Mobile World Congress very basically set up the tone for the future, and you can find everything, the heat from the Congress. And today I will also talk about the 5G application. That's very interesting. I will show you later. So yesterday, the MWC opening ceremony, the King of Spain actually paid a visit here in the Innovation City. And today we take the other way around for our route and show the whole zone of Innovation City. And let's start our tour. And this is the famous technology giant from South Korea. So they also apply this in the Pyeongchang Olympic Games. That's also the first time the ROK started to use 5G. So this is 5G driven driving system, or that's basically the assistance system. So this AI acoustics, or the AI sound equipment that provide a navigation system. So here we'll show you a very complex demonstration. So this is AI system. So help you to search, let's say the restaurant or cinema, help to search your destination. So here, this is the screen. And let's say right now we set up our location at New York. So right now we search a restaurant that within 10 miles. So let's say what's the result here. So through the demonstration, we can see that we have asked 4 requirements to the AI system. So within 10 miles, a restaurant that should be 4 or 5 stars. So you can see just in a second, the results is come up on the screen. You can see just through the smartphone. So use the smartphone, connect to the system. So just use the voice service. They can automatically identify your requirement. And a lot of the information that accumulated basically on the clock. So the system actually very easy just through 4G or 5G networks. They will help to accumulate customers' information base. So everything can control by the voice. Why he used the car or why he used the smartphone? Because still within the exhibition hall, a lot of noise is going around. Just say if you're in the closed area, just say you sit in the car, and you can just speak directly to the car driving system. You do not need to use your smartphone. It's very easy to identify your requirement. It's like iCloud, or let's say it's like a computing system. So they can also connect the clock with the other network systems. So you can see the car, mobile phones, cloud, everything just interconnected all together. So cloud, 5G, actually that's the hot topic, right? Yes, cloud and 5G. Let's say 5G is a highway that help you to get the destination to the cloud. So basically that's connect all the way together. So here, that help you. That's more the assistance system that help to which is the best route to your destination. So what's the traffic or any emergency case happening? So this is actually a lot of the applications seem like this one. We also use that in the 4G right now. In the later future, we will use 5G. So that's the Internet of Vehicles. So we have the media group. So every year we have the media group to score the best innovative company. Actually, there are more than 30 items of awards that will be reviewed and raised by the media group. I believe today we have more people here than yesterday. And right now we are heading to Cisco. Yesterday, actually, I saw they have a very smart water solution. So whereas Cisco, and they have a very smart water management system. Like for us, like we believe there are plenty of water for us to use. Actually, it's not. It's limited resources. Therefore, the Cisco come up a management to manage water loss or water waste, how to use water resources in a smarter way. So behind us, that's the demonstration. We have many people here. So this already applied in a commercial way, because like water, you cannot really measure it, just let it go. So right now we control it first. We control the amount of water we use. So through this system, show you actually they monitor every minute that's in the black circle. They will test every minute how much of water they use, and they will reflect at here, so you can see every minute how water is used. So here, this is the terminal, and on the screen it shows in red. So the right part means water waste. So that gives you a warning to our users. It's saying that right now you see you waste or you lost water. So they give you a real-time monitoring. So this really save energy. So the transmitter, actually the battery can last for 10 years. So you do not need to worry about any maintenance, especially for the battery. So all the information actually upload to the cloud. So they can analyze the water usage every minute. So whereas Cisco stands, they show a very, very smart water management system. So they have the transmitter. So through MBLT, so they have that system next to the water meter. So they upload all the information up to the cloud. So they based on all the information that are available, they will see whether they use too much amount of water, so they can know it in a real time. So the system basically, Cisco built up the system and help you to analyze the data. So basically for data for you, actually not really meaningful because you don't know how to apply the data. So Cisco actually have that system that help you to give you translate that data and ask you, okay, you waste the water. So that actually already apply in a commercial way. That's right now for the building, and right now I believe the China Telecom actually already use this technology in China, actually, or the China Telecom already started their development and research in this regard. And let's keep on going and look something fun. So here we come to 5G, and also see this is drone. Here's a very big space here, and we see one passenger is on board. This is a huge drone. It's not helicopter. It's the unmanned aero vehicle. We can talk. It's like the flying taxi, actually, like the disaster relief, or for the medicine usage, or let's say the government officials, they're really in the urgent to move from point A to B, then that's very easy for them to use this kind of drone to carry them, change the location. And last year, the end of last year, I believe we also see something in London. I believe this is more mature and in even larger size. Actually, we use that already in Guangzhou. Would you please introduce more about this, how it fly up to the air? Would you please introduce more about this? So actually, we have one in Guangzhou. So the smaller one, this one. So it's require lessons if we want to drive the larger size of drone. Later on, it's like a DD. You can haul a taxi, but the taxi is a drone. That's the near future. So let's look at the demonstration. So actually, we have one drone in Guangzhou right now. Is flying in Guangzhou. We're at Barcelona, Spain, very far from Guangzhou, but we can control the drone in Guangzhou right now here through the system. And also believe that's also the home base of the company. Because right now we upload to the internet, all the drones right now can control on the control system, and all actually is officially registered. And we also basically the Chinese government also launched the regulations to manage the drones. And for the larger one, when can we use it in our life? I really want to know when I can take this drone to work. Right now we apply to the Civil Aviation Administration for license. So can we sit in? Let's have a try. iPhone is quite in a large size. Tell me how your experience. I believe actually the space inside is larger than last time I saw it. Actually, it's very convenient, and there's a screen in front of me. And also I have the foot brake, but that's only for the usage for the professionals. So like I sitting here is very, very comfortable, and if I have a license, actually I can drone by myself. I hope one day I can drive it myself after I get a license. But for us, we don't have license. But at least someone control the drone, we can sit in and fly from one place to another. Hope one day we can use it in our daily commute. Let's move on to the other stand. So we see the AI system in vehicles, we see the water management system in buildings, we see the small size or even larger size of drones. So this is the larger one, maybe in the future will be our daily commute tools in the near future. I believe right now this one is much better than last time I experienced. Last time, actually, the inside space is really small, and this time I believe the technology is quite matured, is quite advanced, and believe this time you see the size is even larger. So last time my experience was not really comfortable. I believe this time is much better. So let's look at the other products. So I believe this something related to the outer space. Well, there's too much people here, a lot of people here. So we have a lot of visitors here, and we believe let's wait in the queue because a lot of people here waiting to try the VR system. So we will come back later for sure. So let's find out something else. A lot of colorful stuffs. What are these? Actually, I did some preparation. There are 9 robotic arms. There are a lot of a ballpoint pen refill here. And right now, the robotic arms actually is doing the ball pen. And all these 9 arms actually connected to the internet. Let's say one customer need like one custom-made ball pen and they want their name on it. So they can place the order online and the 9 robot arms will start to produce the custom-made ball pens. So you can see they work in a very precise and smart way. These 9 robotic arms is actually connected through internet. Very intelligent. Can we make one pen? But maybe that's time consuming. So maybe we can place the order now and we will come back and pick it up later. So let's try to place the order. We want our pen. Let's place order. So you can choose your name. So that's step 1. So choose a name. Okay, I'll write down my name. Okay, capital letter. And then step 2, choose a letter, choose a color. So you can see the first half, the second half. Okay, I'll choose black for the top and pink for the bottom. And there are 3 choices for the refill. So choose 1 bright, 1 purple, and 1 black. Okay. All right. So the number is 55. I'm in the queue with number 55. Okay, here you go. They received the order. They work in the very quiet and light way. Okay. I got my number. And we will wait in the line. I'm waiting the arms to make the pen. So you can see the 9 robotic arms start to produce the orders. So they pick the refill and fill in the ball pen. So you can see after they put all the 3 refills inside, and they will assemble the pen holder. So the pen holder actually divided into 2 parts. So you can see right now it's waiting to assemble the lower part of the pen holder. We're waiting in the line. We're number 55. So you can see the 9 robot arms are working to produce the pen. So the pen holder actually is also making here based on the orders, based on the actual order. Oh, here is also test whether the refill works or not. So you can see that's blue color, and we change another refill. So there's also a camera here. So you can see why it works in a very precise way, because there is a camera, so they can identify the position, the color to make reaction. It's very intelligent. It's not because of the arms, it's because the remote cloud, a lot of smart minds together make the decision and give the order. And the arms are just basically follow the order. It's not actually people control it, it's the system, but the system actually built up by a smart minds of people. So right now you are seeing that right now is carving the name. So after engraving the name, it will pass on to another robotic arm. And that's the final destination here. So they're waiting the customer to pick up the order. So here you go. That's the 8 people that they're right now with their number show up here, means their products are ready. So this is the whole process of 9 arms to produce 1 ball pen. So let's move on, and we will come back to the outer space. There are many people inside that lunar module, because today is the open day to the media. There are so many media friends here, and because they also are media friends also here to reveal and give the awards. There are around 30 awards waiting to be given. And let's see, there is a motorcycle here. It's something we use daily. I believe that's just a BMW motorcycle, but that's only for the police, where that's maybe related to the live monitoring indicator. Let's wait in the queue and wait for the staff to give us more information. So the staff is received the interview with others. Let's first have a look. A lot of vehicles actually, they're all linked with the internet, like mobiles, like the vehicle, like cars. It's very like AI system can help do the research job. Right now, like the motorcycle, also they can monitor the very key indicators and upload those informations to the cloud. I paid a visit here yesterday. These kind of like a medical use motorcycle, like someone had a car incident, or they need a very emergency relief, or someone just fall down. We need someone here to gather early information. The governmental departments maybe cannot really get the data in the real time, so we need a system that can help us to get the urgent information that we need. So let's talk to the staff and let's get more information. So as long as your mobile is registered, that's the mobile connect. So just use your phone. You do not need your account name or the password. Actually, just use your phone. Like your profile actually installed in the cloud that the government can use. So let's say if someone had a car accident, then that person's profile or the health record can directly given to the relevant departments through the mobile phone. So here is the demonstration. It's like a pharmaceuticals, all different kinds of the medicines here. So let's say we're here to get the prescription. So let's see, we have diabetes, and I have an emergency case. I need the prescription. So let's see. Actually, my personal health record is connected through internet and can be controlled by the smartphone. Let's say if I lost my conscious and someone just found me just lying down on the street, but they still need my thumb to unlock my phone. As long as they connect through this app and connect to the internet, they will have my health record. So here show you like you pay through your phone, and then here is your prescription. So this is the medicine I need. Actually, it's not real medicine is just the candy. But we can see that through the whole demonstration, like through the medical emergency to getting your like medicine, the pharmaceutical, everything just need one smartphone. So let's go to the VR area. I don't know whether the place is available for us or not. So our route today is quite flexible because today we have a lot of people here. Maybe we still need to wait in the queue. So here are all the people with gold or silver card. So basically we have a lot of VIPs here. So we just saw this yesterday. So let us demonstrate it to you. So you see, I scan it and they have the 3 dimension of myself. When did you take a video? Actually, we use 60 cameras. So we use that system to take the video or the footage of myself. So I say you go closer a little bit. So let's you go closer a little bit. So that's actually myself. So you can turn it and you can like put it large or small. So actually that's your footage, right? So we see it's like it's not the 3 dimension. Actually, here you look at the all 3 dimension 3D footage. It's not 2D. Actually, this is very flexible. You can do all the areas. Actually, we still can use that in the TV studio. Actually, that's like a virtual studio. Like we just stand in front of the green background and we can do a lot of different TV programs. That's at the AR application. So let's not look at the 2D of me, actually look at the 3D. So we also can use this to do the weather forecast program. So let me show you. Actually, you can see very easy as I can do in every angles. Let me show you more interesting stuff. We cooperated with Alibaba. We also do our virtual e-commerce. So all the online shopping experience, you can bring it back home. So this is a 3-colored glazed ceramics. So this is ceramics of the Tang Dynasty. So you can see it from all different kinds of angles, and you can do it at home. I can see, okay, I place at the table, how it looks like. Or this angle, that angle, place on the table, this area, that area, and how it looks like. This is a very new virtual online shopping experience. So maybe one day we can use for a TV program. So let's get into this is the AR experience area. So this is a lot of, you can see the cameras here. So how that is different from the AR experience 2 days ago or even last year. So let's have a try. So right now we have 3 line equipments. What's difference? One set The one you experience is the traditional one. So it's, I see, it's very, very heavy. That's the traditional one. It's all connected through cloud. So basically, like from the room to the virtual area or the digital world. In the previous VR, actually, you cannot see your friend in the same space. Just like myself, I play the football, no teammates. There's no interaction before in VR system. Right now, we make it more real, let's say in this way, because we need more interaction. So before, like move, just like look up, down, left, right. Right now, it's like you can move to the front, or even you can jump. So in the, like say, digital or the numeral space, from the physical space to the digital numeral space, that's a big difference. So where is a high definition transmitting glasses, and right now this is like you can make to the 6 different angles that make you can walk and feel like you really walk in the real environment. So this is help you to do the high definition in the millimeter range, and also help us to give the real time positioning in the numeral space. When not start yet. So where you only see is the positioning point. Later on, we will change the whole environment. Then you will feel like you really, really personally on the scene. Right now, we also apply the wireless application. So this is the new VR system, new VR experience. Later on, we will change the scene. It's not start yet. So you see the back on you, that's the telecommunication system. So all the processing actually is happened on the cloud. We can make the real-time scene change. In the very beginning, actually, a lot of things like you need to download them. Right now, you do not need. Just open a website, and we can control everything through the website. So this is a new application of AR. Make things actually a little bit easier than before. We don't want to make things more complicated because this is cutting edge technology. Everything should be lighter, smaller size, and more intelligence. Shall we start? So right now we are trying the new VR system. So the new VR system can realize the real-time scene change. So we bring to you the real personal experience from physical environment to numeral, or talk about digital space. So it seems like right now I have the glove like I'm a spaceman, like I'm an astronaut. Okay, stand still. Okay. The scene changed. Right now I'm on the lunar, I'm on the moon. So here you see this is the scene we are at right now. What's the right lines? That's for the safety. That's for your security concerns. You should not really cross that red line. And you also can touch the screen, can touch the button, you can press it. It's virtual. So I can see we all wear the astronaut clothes. We can see each other. This is quite different from the traditional experience of VR. Before we only can see just myself. Right now we can see we have friends here together with us. We have more interaction. So right now you can see we can see each other. This is the big difference. So right now we are in the capsule and on our journey to the outer space. This is where we are through VR. So I'm touching the screen. And also actually on that screen we give you the real time picture of the moon. So right now we are at the lunar capsule. So we are getting out of the capsule. And then right now you are already landed on the moon. And close the door of the capsule. So everything looks real. And actually also have windows at both sides. You can look through the windows. So right now you can see you're on the surface of the moon. And let's go back to the capsule. There's a box. Actually, we combine the physical environment plus the virtual space. So you can hold the box. Actually, that box is in the physical environment, but you experience right now in the virtual space. So we basically combine all different environment or the different space together. So right now it's like I even can scan the obstacles on the moon, and it also shows the name of it. So a lot of objects actually, I scan it and it shows the name of the object. This is not the real-time surface of the moon, but we can make it at the real time. So for the VR right now, it's like you really personally on the scene. And also the shadow. And your footprint, actually, that's all real. Actually, VR for me, I not really feel like dizzy. The experience actually is quite good. So do you know I filmed the Matrix? Actually, that's basically first mentioned the idea of combining physical world plus virtual world. They didn't use camera, they just used computers to make up that film. So right now we use the VR to help you feel that experience in person. So if actually I'm in the film of the Matrix, then actually I will be wearing this and in the scene. So this is the new VR experience. Let's come back to the Earth. So I do not need to come back to the capsule. We come back to the Earth just in a second by taking off the AR equipment. So this is a very interesting experience. Hope you can feel the same excitement as we are. We just landed on the moon and we explore a little bit the moon surface. So thank you very much. We just have a very good experience in the lunar capsule through VR systems. Time flies. Actually, there are a lot of interesting stuff waiting for us to develop. So hope our viewers actually can have the same feeling as us. Hope we can have the same feeling shared. Because a lot of things are really interesting, a lot of fun stuff here. Let's continue our journey. We just experienced the VR systems that help us to land it on the moon. So that right now the VR technology is advanced. Right now you can feel you have friends together in the virtual scene. So VR actually is not a new topic. So we can use VR systems through our mobile phone or through computers. So VR actually can give a very good experience, but very expensive. But for mobile phone, actually is affordable price, but the experience is no good. So right now through cloud, that make the VR with an affordable price, but also with a very good experience. So in the future, like say we stay at home in Beijing and you want to make a tour around Barcelona, and you just use the VR system, the one we just used, and help you to give you a in real time tourist around Barcelona, and later also can take a film, like everything, all the movements you just upload to the cloud, and then we can have our film of lunar expedition. Actually, with the special team that can help you to do the film, and we will just experience the film very easily. So let's continue our journey. We stop at this one. I believe there's a music band. So that's a music playing platform called Fizzy. So on the platform is stored 20 million songs. So let's see the demonstration. So we have a camera in front of us. So that gives you the 360 concert. So through you can see the whole band through that 360-degree angles. So it's controlled by your hand. So it gives you the feeling that there is a band that they're playing the songs around you. We can also consider it as a kind of VR, but you do not need a VR glasses. Just like give you a big screen, you can watch it. So this is the screen and the hand gestures. So let's listen to the music. You can see every member of the band. So you can see, you want to see the face? You can control by your hand. So by change your hand signal, it change like from the left to the right. You can see each of the band members. So this is bass, guitar, keyboard, so you can see the live footage of the band when they're playing the performance. This gives you the real feeling, just they playing around you. So they use several cameras to take the videos. So they around 6 cameras. Actually, the projector is the light part, the shining part in the middle. Hope you can see it. And that basically will see the scene or see the footage on the eggshell shaped screen. It's like the concert. You can experience a concert in the real time. So with your friends, you share the music. There's a very good sound, very good visuals. You can have a party at home. Let's continue our journey to the destination. A Chinese operator. To the China Unicom. So that's the end of the Innovation City Hall, but actually everything here It's cutting edge. So it's the cloud-in system. We cooperated with Alibaba. They're doing the Ding Ding, or how a lot of people actually use Ding Ding system. Actually, the China Unicom, we provide a solution to them. That's the acceleration system. If the network is busy, then that still help you to reach the very fast clock in. So that's face recognition system, right? Yes. So like I'm not the employee here, and how that's identifying my face, because you not work here, actually it can not really identify you. But Ding Ding actually can upload your information in the system, your name, your personal information, and then it can help you to identify. Like say how many people you can identify. Let's say if there are 3 people all here that can at the same time identify all or 3 or just 1. So for the facial recognition system, they can simultaneously recognize more than 1 people. So basically this is the solution to accelerate the speed of recognition. We do not need to stop everyone, and in front of the camera. Actually, we help the group of people that just walk by, and we identify them, and they do the clock in. Of course, cloud take a part of it. So it not really required very much of the network or the internet. Let's say we take 2 or 3 people here. Actually, that everything can be customized. I say today, if say it's your birthday, and when you do the clock in, then the system will say happy birthday to you. Everything can be customized because we provide the solution to all the companies, and the company can ask their requirement to us. So the speed is very fast, and we use cloud, and everything can base on the company's requirement. You can use that for, like, say, the visitors registration. So let's say they get the information ahead of time, and when they identify you, they say, welcome, please go to which kind of the conference room. So that's kind of the reception desk. So this is how to identify automatically. So everything is very smart. Right now it's already in the commercial area, yes. And at Tmall or Ding Ding, it's available on these platforms. Because the total solution actually will provide the solution to the companies. So they can use the box to do the matchup. Through all these together, they can help you to make everything automatically. You do not need a very big reception desk or need a very big IT department. So like the visitor registration, the clock-in system, or you also can do the monitor in the evening. You talk about it's like it's already come to our daily life, right? Yes. Actually, we promote the auto working system. It really helps us to give the solutions to even mid or small size companies. So because a lot of companies, they do not need to really have a large IT departments. We just provide the solutions to them, and they can really quickly bring that to their daily work. It's wireless. That's Wi-Fi, and we now use 4G. And very soon we will connect to the wireless Wi-Fi, like the milk tea shop. Like you have staff, they work every day, so you still can use that You can use 4G or 5G. So that's for the security issues, or even the very small tiny shops, all can use this. So you work with China Unicom, we can give you the customized solution. We talk about the future city, we talk about innovation city. Actually, that's not really far. Everything just have a very easy access. A lot of technologies. Actually, it's cutting edge, but we can use it maybe next year. So we see a lot of very interesting stuff. We see motorcycle, cars, everything. What's the common feature, what do you think? I think it's very common. Like for me, I'm not really from your world. I'm not really familiar with these technologies. I know, okay, the mobile, the new app, I use it. Any new like smartphone, I use them. Like the Wi-Fi at home or the telecommunication broadband. I'm familiar with these. But after I come here, I like see the medicine or the emergency usage. That's a wide usage, but I really like the lunar landing so much. Let me share with you, all these stuff here is all connected. We are 4G or 5G. So we all have our own identities. So right now, everything is interconnected. Everything are uploaded to the internet. And all these companies, or the KT, or like operators, like China Unicom, or the company like Huawei or Cisco, they all help us make our life easier with very good experience, make things fun. This is what we want to do. I think I have the same feeling with our viewers. After the whole like this afternoon's journey, I'm very excited. I really want to use these cutting-edge technology products in the near future, make our life better, make impossible possible. And this also come to the end of our program. Thank you all the viewers accompanying us in Barcelona, this 2018 Mobile World Congress, to experience the innovation city. And please stay tuned with CCTV and CGTN. Thank you very much.